Hello, dear Virgo. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 22nd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Virgo. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You have to make some limitations in your life. You can't always have everything, and you know that very well. You've lost things, and that means you know what it feels like. If you're starting to act strangely with others, you'll realize it because everything always changes. Virgo, you should be careful with the work or business that is proposed to you today. There may be an interesting improvement in the relationship you have with your bosses. Your creativity will blossom from you today, so find a way to channel it. With family, you'll have to be diplomatic and think things through before speaking. Your family will make you have very pleasant moments. In love, your relationship will be very good. The dates and encounters you have will be varied and fun. You'll have a good time and you'll be very popular in environments different from those you normally frequent. On this day, you should take things calmly and reflect before acting. You're doing pretty well. Try not to get upset over unimportant things. Health. You will stay fit and open-minded. You are on a good streak. Lately, you have been taking everything too seriously, so try to relax. Your intuitive sense that helps you get to know others better is heightened, and, thanks to this heightened intuition, you discover that a person, until now considered a friend, wants to be something intimate in your life, and that will surprise you. Due to the cosmic incidence of your ruler, there is a tendency to be negatively influenced by pessimistic people. It is not good for you to associate with that type of people. Look for the company of happy and fun people. You will have good ideas to put into practice and strategies to overcome the inconveniences that may arise. Love knocks at your door. Love knocks at your door. You have to be alert because someone may appear who will give color to your life. Speaking of love, the cosmic influence of the current moon, together with the action of your ruler, shakes you up inside and invites you to reflect on the way you are leading your intimate life. Tonight, surprise your partner with something exciting and daring. Be careful with the things you say. You may have unwittingly made your partner have a bad time, and it is good to apologize for the things you have said. Even without realizing it, those little words can make love crumble little by little. So be careful. If you are currently single, it is a good time to go out and open yourself to the world and meet other people. Quote of the day. Wise people, in addition to teaching with words, teach more with actions. Their actions are their best speeches. There is no better medicine for depression than going outdoors for nervous depression and getting in touch with nature. The radiant energy coming from the sun and the pure air of a mountain, beach, countryside, or lake will do you a lot of good. At work, you are somewhat prone to work-related arguments, but you can avoid them and apply your maturity and intelligence. You will gain nothing by arguing with those who only know how to fight and cause problems. Respond politely to their excesses. Good news, because today you may get an invitation to a business that will be very profitable for you. It is important that you take this situation with caution and patience, since the future of that business will depend on many important decisions. It is the perfect time to put your creativity and entrepreneurial spirit to work. Money and fortune. You are in the process of total renewal. Change is imposed, and, if you manage to adjust to the new conditions prevailing around you, you will be able to get an excellent economic benefit, and you will also increase your prestige and financial solidity. The economy may become something you don't have to worry about now, as long as you save, because you know it will always help you. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, medium. Cosmic dynamics. Your disposition to the new and subtle. Today's dangerous tendency, trying to impose your points of view and opinions on others. You should avoid intolerant or intransigent attitudes. Relationship prediction. Today, The best relationships are occurring in your sign, in your earth element, and also in the water element. There is also good correspondence with Gemini. The most tense relationship may occur with Aries or Aquarius. Your current compatibility is good with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the telluric signs, and also with water, such as Cancer and Scorpio, especially if you are single. In a few days, there will be a visit that will drastically change your way of seeing sentimental reality. Special number. Your special number for this wonderful day, October 22nd, is 63. Try to use this number in everything you can, and if you can participate with this number in a raffle, it can bring you good vibes. Color of the day. Your color of the day is orange. Try to wear some clothing of this color or, at least, an accessory that contains it. It will bring luck to your day and you will look very good. If throughout the day you have to choose something of this color or another, do not hesitate to choose your color of the day. Universal number. The general universal number for all signs today is 2, the result of adding today's day with the month and the year in numerology. Numbers are always reduced to simple digits. Lucky hours. Based on this information, these are your lucky hours for love, money, and business on October 22nd. According to Eastern European Standard Time, you should always adjust them to your national time zone. 3:20 a.m. 6:30 a.m. 5:25 p.m. 8:40 p.m. Lucky numbers. The lucky numbers for Virgo are 14, 24, 32, and 36. You can't let your subordinates do whatever they want in their workplace, especially when you're responsible for them. React, Virgo. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. You may feel exhausted today, with little desire to do anything, Virgo. But really, the solution isn't to go straight from work to the couch, but quite the opposite. A good shower with a cold water rinse or almost works miracles. Every day, go outside. It's good for you to walk, even run. But if you've chosen to go for a walk, it's also a good way to shake off your laziness. This week you've had too much work and emotional overload every day. All of this has caused you to feel extremely tired. Part of it, perhaps, is caused by the sentimental issue, because you don't feel completely comfortable with the person next to you. Virgo, if this is the case, don't prolong the situation any longer. Maybe today you'll discover that he or she isn't satisfied either. Virgo, you are a person with a lot of imagination, which is why your sign is always thinking most of the time. And that's very good for you. If it's within your possibilities, going on a trip wouldn't hurt you at all. Try not to go out partying too much and use that time to rest and sleep a little better. Surely in these last few days you felt different. You feel that something is changing in you, and deep down you know that part of this change is necessary. It makes you feel better, more self-confident, and makes you feel capable of doing anything you normally wouldn't do. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a channel patron. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Any debt, whether emotional or financial, is unpleasant and worrying. But being in debt brings its own problems. Even those who have won the lottery cannot escape the feeling of being tied to someone they don't want to feel indebted to. On an emotional level, debts of this kind are very subtle, and it is not easy to know when they have been paid off. The impact of the link between Venus and Jupiter gives you the opportunity today to get out of a psychologically demanding situation. Stay true to yourself. A certain feeling of freedom is coming. You will not be able to continue with certain activities that you know will end up negatively affecting your partner's health. You will come to the conclusion that your feelings towards your partner are no longer what they were before. Try to strengthen your bonds. Luck will be on your side today. You will be able to get through certain tense situations in the workplace. In love, a process of romantic conquest may come into your life, but be careful, as you will be put to a test. You must be careful with impulsive attitudes. Remember that the first impression is vital for a great start to this relationship. If you fail this test, the rest will be meaningless. It may be that, due to the time you have been with your partner, you feel that love is slowly fading away. Forget about that. It is important that you remember the things that have made you love that person and, above all, why, despite all the problems, you are still together. If you have a partner, you tend to say things firmly, but that is not the language your partner usually uses to communicate with you. You forget the most important part of love, which is that the tone and words that each couple uses to say things to each other are unique and necessary. Don't talk to her like you're a foreman and your partner is an inept employee. If you don't have a partner, if you wait any longer, the person you've fallen in love with will disappear from your radar. You can't keep on being lukewarm, hoping that she'll make the first move. You are intimidated because you feel that she is out of your reach, but with that thought you are making a serious mistake. She expects you to do what you must. At the work level, in every business and in every job, losses are inevitable. Therefore, you must accept them and move on. There are many factors that intervene in this without it being anyone's fault. You must record them and try to avoid them in the future, but handing out punishments, especially to yourself, would be a serious mistake. Cheer up. If you are still looking for a job, today could be the big day, so don't give up. If you receive more than one job offer, carefully analyze which of the two suits your life best. Take it easy, it is not about being a slave. So hold your head high and hope for the best. Remember that attitude is very important. At the level of well-being, you have not been happy knowing what is said behind your back, something that seems terrible to you, but that is also unfair. You must proceed with caution and take care of your emotional health to protect yourself. There is a simple and very effective rule: take things according to the nature of the source. You will see that, in this case and in any other, you come out favored. There is nothing that those born under this sign can do to avoid health problems, as these are tied to life. You must try to overcome them and not avoid them. To do this, the best thing they can do is follow the advice of doctors and not do more than they can. You ask for more than you give, which is unfair. Check your privilege before quoting something. New relationships, friends, and people who share many common tastes and interests are coming into your life, with whom it would be interesting to establish economic relations, perhaps some partnership. The money that did not reach your hands now flows in a concrete way. Cheer up, get those bad thoughts and energies out of your head. Today you have many possibilities of receiving money from where you least expect it. It could be a debt from a long time ago, a favor you had forgotten, or just a bit of luck with the bills on the street. Go out for a walk and help your destiny provide you with all the good it has for you. These days, the financial spheres do not seem as favorable as before. If you still do not have the good habit of saving a little of what you receive each month, then you should start, since at times like this it is very necessary to have some savings around. Although at first everything is rosy, after a while the disparate nature of both will constitute a point of friction. Libra's carefree attitude will make Virgo take on all the responsibilities, which, at first, will make him feel like a fish in water. However, resentment will soon arise and Virgo will demand a more significant contribution of affection, commitment, and dedication from his partner. To get Libra to react, Virgo will resort to sarcasm and irony, which are common in him, and in this way they will undermine him. However, this zodiacal couple has many things in common: wit, intelligence, and romanticism, and if they manage to exercise mutual respect, these coincidences can culminate in a happy understanding. Born on August 28th. Those born on this day are masters in the use of language. Usually, the term language refers to the spoken and written word, and in fact, many of those born on this day are good at this area, but here we refer to language as a technical skill. And even the least eloquent of those born on this day usually master the technical aspects of their profession to perfection. They are also convincing. They know how to make others reflect on what they say, admire what they do, and agree with their ideas. These individuals usually stand out in debates, since, in addition to reasoning brilliantly, they know how to manipulate concepts. Their arguments can be compared to a hermetic system that does not emit contradictions. However, those born on this day do not value eloquence or technique for their own sake and consider technical mastery to be useless if it is not put to the service of a worthwhile cause or idea. They therefore use their rhetorical skill to clarify their own ideas and convince others of their point of view. Those born on this day can overwhelm others with their knowledge, which is often broad and deep. They almost always back up their claims with countless facts. However, they are often so convinced that what they do is right that they misinterpret the needs and desires of those around them. So it is possible that friends, family, and the general public will agree with them at the time of an argument and later change their minds, or worse, forget about the matter altogether. If these individuals have not discovered or developed their intellectual abilities, perhaps due to their training or a premature choice of profession, they will discover their talent for communication through reading or study. Many of them are also especially gifted in foreign languages. It is natural for friends and family to seek advice from those born on this day, who make excellent psychologists, priests, social workers, or politicians. As a result, they have a great social, familial, or civic responsibility and must be careful not to influence others too much. On the other hand, the less scrupulous of those born on this day can be excellent swindlers, liars, and cheaters, and equally persuasive, although in a destructive way. This week will be a crucial time to evaluate your personal relationships. If you are just getting to know someone, it is important to reflect on what that person really brings to your life. Sometimes, love can seem challenging, especially if you feel that there is no solid connection. You may receive information that makes you uncomfortable about this person, which will give you a new perspective on the situation. Do not let your guard down or distance yourself from your partner if you notice a distance. Open communication is key. Don't be afraid to ask directly if something is wrong. Often, the perception of problems can be more damaging than the reality itself. Honesty can be a lifesaver in these types of situations. If you have strong feelings for someone and fear rejection, remember that it is part of life to love and be loved. The fear of suffering should not prevent you from living positive experiences. Accepting the possibility of being rejected is a sign of emotional maturity. This growth is essential for your personal evolution. Don't let fear paralyze you. In love, every experience, whether positive or negative, brings you something valuable. Learning to love without reservation will allow you to grow as an individual. This week is conducive to learning and personal growth. You will be able to acquire new knowledge that will be essential for your professional development. This is an ideal time to take notes and keep track of the tasks you complete. You may receive praise for your effort and dedication. These recognitions may come from influential people in your work environment, which could open doors to future opportunities. Remember to value your work beyond the monetary aspect. Finding satisfaction in what you do is essential for your emotional well-being. If you are looking for a job, this week could bring you good news. Stay active in your networking and take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself. Proactivity will take you further than you imagine. If you feel that your job has become monotonous, consider diversifying your tasks or seeking additional training that sparks your interest. As for your emotional health, you may experience moments of melancholy or anxiety. If you feel strange for no apparent reason, take a moment to reflect on what is happening inside you. Meditation, physical exercise, or simply dedicating time to activities that you enjoy can help you find the balance you seek. It is essential that you do not neglect yourself. Maintaining good emotional and physical health will allow you to face the challenges of the week in a more effective way. Also, make sure to surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you, staying away from those who tend to demotivate you or criticize your achievements. Practice gratitude. Being grateful for what you have and the people around you can transform your mood and improve your outlook on life. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.